I'll give you like 3 tips. This Igbo in me is annoying. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time stopping by my channel, thank you so much. Please don't forget to subscribe, like this video, share with your friends. If you've always been here, thank you for coming back. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all the love. I really do appreciate you guys. So like the title of this video says, I'm going to be talking about my thoughts on self-confidence. What do you guys think self-confidence is? Well, you can let me know in the comment section what you think self-confidence is. Personally, I feel like self-confidence is the ability to believe in yourself, like the feeling of believing in yourself, your actions, your judgment, whatever you're doing, you have this sense of self-confidence. There's also a thin line between self-confidence, lack of confidence, and overconfidence. So self-confidence is like the balance. So you need to try to build self-confidence. And what are the things that I'll give you like 3 tips. This Igbo in me is annoying. I'll give you like 3 tips. Yeah, 3 tips that I feel would help your self-confidence. Now people will be like, did you lack self-confidence? Were you overconfident? Personally, growing up, grateful for the family that I grew up in. I wasn't in an environment that was toxic. I wasn't in an environment that didn't allow me to express myself. That was even the contrary. Like, I was in fact, talkative of my family. Like you can't shut me down. My mom was so loving. See, I cannot even lie. I don't used to come first in primary school. In fact, even to secondary school, say what is first position? Any position that I shall not come last, I not come second to last. I will share in the range of first to 10th. So if I come back with that result, my mom will be like, "Oh, my dear, you did well. This, that." Like there was this sense of love, and there was no much force, like there was not so much pressure, let me put it like that. Like I grew up with lovely siblings that saw the best in me. One time when I was small, my sister called me Black Beauty. I didn't know the meaning of Black Beauty, and I started crying. I was crying. I cried. I went to tell my daddy that because when I was asked my siblings, you cannot do something in front of me. Like I will go and tell my daddy. Okay, I was the last born, so what you guys expect? Please don't judge me here. So I was the last born, so when you do something around me, daddy will hear, mommy will hear, summer. So when my sister called me Black Beauty, I was really crying. I was upset. I was like, I don't know how old I was, but I just felt like it was an insulting word. So I went to tell my dad that my sister called me Black Beauty. My dad was not looking at me like, what's the problem with black? My dad didn't explain to me that it wasn't an insulting word. It means that I'm beautiful, things like that. So since then, I started to feel, Black Beauty, get it. So guys, yeah, I grew up in such an environment that really helped me to express myself. But did I start to feel like I didn't have confidence in myself? Yes, there were times that I lacked confidence in myself. A lot of times. For instance, from my primary school to secondary school, I didn't fail any class or something like that. Then I wrote JAMB. This is real life story. Like I'm allowing you people in on my life. So I wrote JAMB. The first time I wrote JAMB, I failed JAMB. Yes, I failed JAMB. The first time I wrote JAMB, I failed it. I had 172. It was that day when I saw the result, I cried like Jesus Christ. That was probably my first time of failing an exam. Like I've never failed an exam till that time. I couldn't understand how to feel. I couldn't understand how to express myself, and I was so sad. I was scared. that I thought my dad was going to, scream at me, because as at then I'd already lost my mom. So she was one person that, even if I've come back with that result, I'm sure my mom would have been like, oh my dear, you tried, but you should have done, because my mom never, she was just a blessed soul. So I felt like my dad was going to really scream at me, was like, So I went home and I told my dad my results. This man did not even shout. I was just like, that okay, that this I shouldn't cry, that's why I don't want to give myself hypertension, that okay, what are we going to do now? That do I want to go to Polytechnic, or do I want to stay one more year? It was a bad time. Like, I felt I was a failure. I felt that I started to lose like my confidence in myself. The things that made me feel so confident that I was smart, it started to go down. And then somehow I wrote JAMB again. I'm trying to cut the story very short. I wrote JAMB again and I passed. I had 222. The score was so funny that I just had to like memorize it. And I was happy. I was glad. I got into university. I started to study economics. When I came in, I started studying economics and all. I didn't know that you needed accounts to do economics. You guys, this is real life story. My secondary school, my wonderful secondary school that I attended. I should go and collect change from that school. They didn't teach me accounts. Like, we didn't have an accounts teacher. Like, people that went to that school, let me not even call the name of that school to insult them, but I'm sure now that they're actually better. They would know, they can testify to this. Whoever was in my set class 2013, you guys know what I'm saying. We didn't have an account teacher. It was not like, it was just science and arts. So, science and arts. And I wasn't in science class. I wanted to be in a commercial class because I wanted to do economics, but there was a commercial class. So the art was a combination of commercial and arts. So in the art class, I did literature. I don't know what I used literature to do this life. I did literature, I did commerce and economics, government. I don't know, but I didn't do history. So yeah, basically it. So coming to university, I didn't know that you would need the account to study economics. Like, you guys, 100 level, I struggled. Like, it was so strange. I saw ECC 101. I was like, what are you guys saying? Like, I was lost. Like, I was so lost in class. Thank God for my friend, Funshaw. Oh no, before I met Funshaw, there was this guy in 200 level, Tomiwa. I don't know if he's going to see this video. Tomiwa helped me with tutorials, like, after school, because I was lost. And then I came in contact with Timile Abayome, and she helped me. And then I met my family members, my great family members in school that I don't know what I would have done throughout school without them. Tomi, Ola, Dacosta, Glory, Funshaw, Esther. They just made the university life a lot better, right? So Funshaw in particular took time. God bless you, Funshaw. Like, God bless you. Funshaw took time to explain accounts to me bit by bit, because 100 level, I had accounts C. Like, and it was a 3-unit course, guys. Like, you guys are, 3-unit course is like 15 points. Like, and when I saw my first semester CGPA, I knew that, sister, you have to wake up. If not, you're gonna leave this school with a result that you can't even talk about. I just had to find out fix myself. I knew that I needed to improve. Like, I needed to improve in myself. So Funshaw helped me. Funshaw helped me a lot. We did a lot of tutorials, practice questions. Like, this guy was consistent. He made sure that I was able to understand the basic terms of accounts, like understand balance sheet, understand partnership account, understand ledger, whatever it is. Like, he broke it down to me, and I was so glad. After I explained, it's not as if I had A all throughout in accounts. I think I had A only once. Only once I had A. But did it boost my self-confidence? Yes, it did. while I was feeling that way, did my self-confidence come down? Yes. So like, you need, like, economics students are proud students, huh? You don't even know. I used to feel like sometimes I'll just be lost in class. I felt, because truth be told, I feel like I'm better off in courses that had to do with theory and all of that. Calculation courses, I cannot get it straight as they're saying it in class. But you see some people, as they're already talking, they already know. And funny enough, like, my friends were part of the people that as they're talking, they already know. Me, I will just wait. After class, I will spend extra hours to do a read, because if I don't read the extra, the sister, I will fail. So I knew that about myself. And did it affect me a bit? Yes, it did, because I felt like, why is everybody getting it immediately? What's my problem? And it happened in 200 level. I started to improve a bit in 300 level. I started to get some things faster and all. So what am I trying to boil at? I'm saying that self-confidence is achievable. Now, what are the 3 steps that really helped my self-confidence, or I feel like would help you improve in your self-confidence? Number 1 is that you should believe in your ability to improve yourself. Believe in the ability to improve yourself. You need to know that you can actually get better. Have a growth mindset, not a fixed mindset, guys. Number 2 step that I feel would help your self-confidence is to do a practice failure. Practice failure. Are there times in your life that you will fail? Yes. Would you fail tomorrow? Probably. Would you fail today? Most definitely. Would I fail in the next 5 years? Maybe, yes. But am I going to dwell on that failure? God forbid bad thing. No, I will not dwell on that failure, because failure is something that pushes you to be better, like it or not. When you practice failure, when you experience failure, you have first-hand knowledge. You're able to tell a story. So the 3rd and last step that helps improve self-confidence, and this step is the omonge step. This step is the overall step. This step, you have to believe in God, guys. See, God is the best friend that you can ever in your life have. Like, he's the best companion. Having the experience of God is like the best thing that can ever happen to you. God is not the author of confusion. So he says in 2 Timothy 1:7 that, I'm going to paraphrase it. He says, I've not given you the spirit of fear, but he has given you what? The spirit of power, love, and what? Sound mind. Sound mind. What does that tell us? That God is not a timid God. And if he says he has created you in his likeness and his image, so what are you talking about, king and queens? Like, what she's saying? Like, you can't be timid. You can't afford to feel like a failure. I'm not a failure, because why? You are not a failure. You made me. So, like, I'm in your own image. The God factor in your life cannot be overemphasized. Like, God is, he's all-knowing, and having him as your father, as your friend, and having the experience of him in your life just makes things easier. Like, throughout university, I would say that God was my help. With the help of my friends, he brought the right people to me. And when it came to reading and having knowledge and remembering in the exam hall, guys, remembering the exam hall is God. Honestly, to God meaning is God. He's the one, like, he brings to remembrance what I have read, what I have seen, what I have heard. Like, it's amazing. He's a beautiful God. He's a God of, plan, time, season, everything. So he just wants that relationship with him, and tell him how you feel, and he will help you through everything. Literally everything, guys. So thank you so much for watching. If you really enjoyed this video, don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, like, share, comment, and subscribe. So until my next video, guys.